South Africa's political landscape has been shaken to its core following an explosive international development that has left the African National Congress, ANC, scrambling for answers. In a shocking twist, foreign law enforcement agencies have reportedly made high-profile arrests of ANC-linked individuals abroad, as part of a widening investigation into corruption, money laundering, and illicit financial dealings stretching far beyond South African borders. According to early reports from international media outlets, several individuals tied to the ANC's financial networks have been detained in Switzerland, the United Arab Emirates, and the United Kingdom, following months of quiet cooperation between global anti-corruption bodies. These arrests, insiders say, are linked to long-suspected offshore accounts and questionable business transactions tied to major state contracts during the Zuma and Ramaphosa administrations. The fallout has been immediate and devastating. Sources inside the union buildings describe an atmosphere of panic and disbelief, as President Cyril Ramaphosa and his closest advisors scrambled to contain what could become the most damaging international scandal to ever hit the ruling party. For years, allegations of corruption, state capture, and secret financial channels abroad have dogged the ANC, but this is the first time that foreign governments have taken direct legal action against figures connected to the party. The development comes at a time when Ramaphosa's administration is already under immense domestic pressure. With public trust in the ANC at an all-time low, and opposition parties capitalizing on every new scandal, this latest crisis could not have come at a worse moment. Analysts warn that these international arrests could trigger a domino effect, exposing a web of hidden financial dealings that may implicate some of the ANC's most powerful figures, including those still in key government positions. An anonymous European law enforcement source reportedly told a major publication, "This is not just about one or two individuals. We are looking at a network that moved public funds across borders, using front companies and foreign accounts to conceal ownership. The names we have uncovered are politically explosive." Back in South Africa, the silence from Luthuli House has been deafening. The ANC has yet to issue a formal statement, though several senior members privately admit that they are deeply concerned about what might surface next. Behind closed doors, there are whispers that Ramaphosa himself could be called to cooperate with international investigators, particularly regarding financial flows linked to South African state-owned enterprises and foreign partners. Opposition leaders have wasted no time seizing on the news. The Democratic Alliance, DA, has called for an emergency parliamentary session to discuss the implications of the arrests, while the Economic Freedom Fighters, EFF, have demanded Ramaphosa's immediate resignation, accusing him of presiding over a criminal organization masquerading as a political party. Meanwhile, civil society groups and anti-corruption activists are calling this moment a turning point for South African politics. For too long, corruption has been treated as an internal issue, said one activist. Now that foreign governments are involved, the ANC can no longer sweep its dirty dealings under the carpet. The world is watching. Inside ANC circles, there is a growing sense of betrayal and mistrust. Some party veterans have reportedly warned Ramaphosa that the situation could spiral out of control if the party does not take decisive action, such as suspending implicated members and cooperating fully with foreign authorities. However, others believe that such a move could trigger an internal revolt, especially among those who feel that the arrests are part of a broader effort to weaken the ANC's image ahead of the next election. For Ramaphosa, the stakes could not be higher. Already facing internal resistance and accusations of weak leadership, this crisis threatens to undermine his credibility on the global stage, especially given his repeated promises to clean up the party and restore integrity to government. As South Africans await official statements and potential new arrests, one thing is clear: this scandal has crossed borders, and its impact will be felt far beyond the country's political corridors. Whether this moment becomes the beginning of a long overdue reckoning or the final blow to a party once hailed as a symbol of liberation remains to be seen. But for now, The message from abroad is unmistakable: the world has run out of patience with corruption, and even South Africa's most powerful are no longer untouchable.